Good morning, Mr. Phelps. This is your mission should you choose to accept it. Should you or any member of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow all knowledge of your actions. Ethan Hunt will be your point man, as usual. Good luck, Jim.
Simple game. Is he serious?
Always.
It's much worse than you think.
We're being ambushed. Abort, that's an order. They knew we were coming. Do you read me?
I don't care how he did it. I want to know why he did it. You're worried about me. Why you survived.
I'm sure we can find something I have that you need.
No one sent me.
These guys are trained to be ghosts. Let's not waste time chasing after him. Just make him come to us. Find something that's personally important to him and you squeeze. This whole operation was a decoy. I can understand you're very upset. You've never seen me very upset.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Greetings, salutations. This is the 30th anniversary celebration / watch along of the one that started it all in terms of the movies, that is. It is inspired by a television series, after all, known as Mission Impossible, starring Tom Cruise and company. I am your host, Ryan Van I Quote Channel. Boy, what a really cool teaser trailer, or theatrical trailer, really, that was. I am here to host this extravaganza, but I'm not alone. And going back to the year that was, I can't believe once again I'm saying 1996. Is that right? My gosh, time flies, folks, when you're having fun and going on impossible missions. Also joining us is the good friend of ours and the co-host of a lot of these shows. Austin is here. Hello, Austin. Welcome in. Good to see you. You're not wearing a Mission Impossible shirt.
I don't have a Mission Impossible shirt. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think I have any Tom Cruise related shirts. I probably should have something, but I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't. He doesn't make like nerdy movies, so or he's never made any horror movies or anything like that. So I don't really have like a lot of related stuff. This is the biggest franchise he has, but all the T-shirts I've seen are not terribly interesting. It's like the mission starts now, or like a lighted fuse or something. It's
self-destruct.
It's just not really anything that like super jumps out at me and appeals to me. So like my other one. So I apologize. I'm not wearing anything movie related. Sorry. But you know me, I would if I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in the words of oh gosh, what's his name? Simon Pegg's Benji. We can wear masks. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna wear masks in this episode. But we are happy to have you here, Austin. We're also happy to have you here, or maybe watching or listening to this right now. So if you wanna join us for Movie Watch Along, queue up your copy of Mission Impossible, queue it up to the 1 second mark. And we'll let you know when to hit play here momentarily. But yeah, and if you have any favorite moments of this movie, favorite memories of the Mission Impossible as an entirety of a franchise, the TV series, or the movies, doesn't matter, right? Everything is up for grabs tonight. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. If you're joining us live on the replay, thank you so much for doing so. Austin, what was it like for you seeing this movie way back when? Did you see it back in '96, or did it come years after?
No, I actually have a vague memory that I think I saw this with my dad in theaters in '96 because, my dad, was a big action movie guy, and yeah, I think he had watched the old TV show, back in the day. So, I mean, I would have been about 10 at the time, so it's not terribly unusual just to go watch a movie. I probably didn't know exactly like what was going on, but I was just kind of there for the action. But yeah, I do have a vague memory of seeing it, so I don't remember like what I thought about it at the time. But it had been a minute. I think I rewatched it kind of the early 2000s. When I think I did a rewatch when 3 was coming out, and I watched 1 and 2 again on DVD. I had them all on those original ones on DVD, and then I watched it again probably like a year ago. So it's not one of the ones I go back to all the time. But again, I think it was a really solid start to the franchise. I know some people still have a lot of nostalgia for it. It is a good movie. I just think they've kind of gotten even better, as the time has went along. So, but it's still fun to watch it. And you always forget that like Brian De Palma directed this movie, so he started this franchise with Tom. But yeah, who knew we would still be talking about this 8 movies later and 30 years later.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, and thank you for sharing that with us, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
Austin. Yeah, I didn't see this movie for the first time until, gosh, it was either around the time that MI3 was coming out back in 2006, which, by the way, we're going to be celebrating that a week from tonight. MI3 turns 20, fellas, and let me tell you, that's an awesome movie. But still, 3 was coming out, and I wanted to maybe catch up, maybe go back and watch some of the stuff. I can't remember if I saw it as MI3 was coming out or maybe when MI4 was coming out. I can't remember. It was in between the two. But either way, I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed MI2. At the time, I thought it was And then years and years later, I watched MI2 and it was like, oh, this movie's I actually really like this movie. It's John Woo, guys. John Woo. So, I know I'm in the minority that likes MI2, but whatever, it's fine. I'm in the minority of a lot of different crowds when it comes to certain movies. I like certain movies that most people don't, and that's okay because all art is subjective, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, I remember going back and watching this and enjoying it. I liked it. I don't love it like some of the other installments that we're going to be talking about here during the course of this episode and in future episodes of Movie Watch Along. But still an interesting movie. And Brian De Palma, the guy who directed, I mean, my gosh, correct me if I'm wrong, was he the one who directed Scarface? Didn't he direct?
Yeah, he did Scarface. He did the original Carrie. He did Dress to Kill. Yeah, I mean he's got a Blowout. Yeah, he's got an interesting filmography. Yeah,
one heck of a resume.
Makes a lot of thrillers. Yeah,
I'll say yeah, and we can talk more about that as we go throughout the course of this show. So we are going to go back to the year that was 1996's Mission Impossible in 3, 2, 1. Hit play. Here we go. As the movie is starting here.
All right. Little Paramount logo. Paramount, which now owns Warner Brothers.
So I take it they took the offer then.
Yeah, Warner Brothers took the Paramount offer of cash over Netflix. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, there's another monopoly for you, owning everything. I don't know if it's. I mean, granted, a lot of people are saying it's one of the worst decisions in Hollywood history of Paramount acquiring Warner Brothers, but I don't know. We don't know yet.
Well, yeah, but people said the same thing about Netflix taking over. So make up your mind. Make up your mind. Yeah, which is worse?
I don't know.
They just. I think they just don't like these big companies merging because it just means less options, less competition. When everything owns everybody. Emilio.
Yes.
So I saw an interesting interview with Tom. I was just browsing some of his kind of little red carpet quick interviews. There was a guy that interviewed him real quick for like a couple minutes, and he had interviewed Emilio and showed Tom a little message that Emilio dropped for Tom. It was like during the premiere of the most recent one, and he said something to the effect of hey Tom, love you buddy, proud of you, always love when we get a chance to work together, man. If I had known you were going to make 80 of these damn movies, I wouldn't have asked you to kill me off in the first one. Something like that, because apparently Tom said he followed up and said it was he called him, it was Tom's idea. He called Emilio, because they worked together on The Outsiders. He did a cameo on Young Guns. They were friends, and said, hey, I got this part on the team in this movie. You want to do it? And it was Emilio's idea. He was like, yeah, but you're going to kill me off, right? and he was like, I mean, I guess. Okay. And so that's what they did. That's why he's uncredited in this movie. And then, yeah, he does not make it very long.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So, but I'm sure Emilio now regrets that he could have been a part of, several movies, kind of like Ving Rhames or whatever. So, yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, it's funny, but it's also, I'm thinking to myself, it would have been kind of cool to see Emilio in more movies. And
at least in like a couple of them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how long he would have lasted like through the whole series, but at least like, through 2 and 3 or something, that would have been fun.
The fact that this was a set that they trapped this guy in.
Yeah.
It's like a movie within a movie. It's like, okay, guys, we got him.
Well, it's like in Ghost Protocol when they have the dude in the hospital and they open it up and it's a set, in like a warehouse, and they got Wolf Blitzer to like do the video. We'll talk about that when we do Ghost Protocol, but yeah, it's fun like that.
I think the one you're thinking of was
or is that Rogue Nation? I don't know. I can't remember.
It might have been Fallout, to be honest.
No. It's right after the Like it's
Oh,
one
the
of them. I
Kremlin.
don't know. Right? Yeah, right after they get a hold of the nuke or whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it might have been.
Dun, 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 dun,
Then here
dun,
come the
dun, dun,
opening, the
dun,
which
dun,
is an
dun,
homage to the original television
dun.
series that this
Yeah,
movie.
no, and they just kind of like amped up the original theme song a little bit, you know? Huh?
Yeah, Lalo Schifrin did the theme song here.
Yeah, and Danny Elfman does the score for the movie.
Oh, that's
So,
right. Yeah, so Elfman does the score, right? Lalo
yeah,
Schifrin did composed the theme song, and not only that, he composed the soundtrack for the movie we discussed just a week ago, which was Dirty Harry.
yeah.
Eastwood, which I was like, oh my gosh, Lalo Schifrin goes all the way back to the 70s.
hmm And much like the other movies, actually, you see little glimpses of some scenes that'll be
What's
later,
gonna
you
happen?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just little brief, like if you're paying
Dun,
attention,
dun,
little,
dun, dun,
little scene of this, scene of that.
dun.
Dun-dun.
Mission Impossible with the white and blue logo on this occasion for the first one, anyway.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
the first one. John Voight. Hey,
John
John
Voight.
Voight.
John
It's
Voight.
John Voight. Wait a minute. You saw John Voight? Well, what did he say to you? Well, he was a little standoffish. That's a line from Seinfeld.
Right.
He was
Yeah.
a little standoffish. He thought I was
He's got John Voight. He's got John Voight's car. Yeah. He's got John Voight's
Voight
car.
bit you? Well, it's justifiable. He thought I was going for his wallet. Oh, it's so
I'm glad they finally brought Henry Czerny back because that dude
Oh
has a
my
great
gosh.
he has such a great like voice
he's
and a
so good
presence,
in this.
He's so good. Yeah,
He
and
was
like
great
I'm
in this
glad
one.
they
He was fantastic.
yeah, I'm so glad they
Oh,
brought
damn.
him back for 7 and 8. Like he's great.
Then that voice of his, by the way, Austin, is like it's conniving, it's manipulative.
I want him to special effects, by the way. Rob Bottin did The Thing. So that's his most famous special effects movie.
Oh, for John Carpenter's a thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Rob Bottin's the mastermind behind the effects of that movie.
That I mean, I don't know if I think I've said this to you a few times before, right? That John Carpenter's a thing is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah, and it works. Yeah, still holds up.
That's in my top 5, if not the top 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it holds up, by the way. 40 plus years later. What is it? 44 years old? Because it came out in 82, didn't it?
Yeah, 82. So
Yes,
yeah,
that's 44 years.
Oh yeah,
that's insane.
it's because practical effects are king, Ryan. They hold up when they're good.
Which, yeah, we're going to discuss that
because they feel real. Yeah, we'll discuss that when we get to the third act of this movie and some of the 96 CGI. But
cheesy,
we'll get
called?
there.
The cheesy what is it? CGI that doesn't
Look.
Well?
It's mid 90s CGI. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Hey, to be fair, Ryan, if they did this script and like kind of redid this movie, like remastered it, Tom Cruise would do that sequence for real because he's out of his mind.
Oh shoot, you're right.
He would probably be standing on like a real bullet train with a real helicopter.
Yeah, that's right.
you know what I'm saying? Like the way he does stuff, he would insist on doing it like for real or as close to for real as he could.
Instead of the what's it
yeah,
called?
instead of all the CGI. Yeah, he would do it for real. He would.
Forget the green screen.
I mean, he's hung off a plane. He's jumped off of cliffs, on parachute. Yeah, he's flown his own helicopters. I mean, he would do his own stuff. Like
he would.
Yeah. He didn't have that kind of pull back in 96, unfortunately.
No, he didn't.
He didn't start really having that pull actually until I think the third one when he started being an executive producer on the movies.
Yeah.
He had a little more juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a little more juice behind him, and he kind of had a little more, collective. So
that's very true. Photograph Gusty stealing the knock list. Follow him to his buyer. Apprehend both. Here's the plot. Ethan, you're going into the embassy and character during a party. Hide in plain sight. Highest possible profile.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Wouldn't have it any other. Yeah, man. Wouldn't have it any other way. Sarah, you're at the party already as the embassy's Washington visitor liaison. Make contact with Ethan. You run the game together. I haven't a thing to wear. Well, sure you'll work it out.
Yeah, this is and again, this is kind of typical of what happens sometimes in the later movies where they, he'll be working with some people in the beginning that we don't see again later. 3 has a similar thing where he's got some team members that don't quite make it out of there, i.e. Kerry Russell.
Yeah, but dude,
yeah,
all the connections and Easter eggs that are in the third movie because of J.J. Abrams and who he is and all the people he enjoys working with. There's so many Easter eggs in MI3.
Yeah, Greg Gutfeld or Greg, what's his name? Greg Grunberg, Grunberg. Yeah.
Bitsy, no, not Bitsy too. Shoot. One of them. There's got to be somebody from the television series.
There's a couple people that kind of pop. There was somebody that pops up at like that party. I'm trying to remember who it is.
Yeah, the other guy.
Yeah,
Or
somebody is like just
one of
there
the
for
guys.
like the
Yeah, but there's a
birthday party
guy
or
there.
whatever.
But there's also a girl. There's a woman there too.
Right. I'm trying to remember who it is.
Stuff. Were you off on one of your cushy recruiting assignments? Where they put you up this time? The Plaza? Drake Hotel, Chicago. Ooh, what a shame. 24-hour room service, chauffeured cars, fat expense account. Now he's getting
it's Aaron Paul shows up in that scene. Remember from Breaking
yeah.
Bad? Yeah, he's like randomly there for like a scene before he was famous.
Yeah, Aaron Paul from I mean, I know he's from Breaking Bad, but who did he work with? J.J. Abrams? Was he on a television show produced by Abrams?
I don't know. He might have popped up on Alias or something. Who knows?
Oh yeah, Alias. That's it. He might have been on Alias, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll run the whole show from the crow's nest here. Everyone knows the roles. Let's punch out the details.
Oh, like those aren't the most obvious camera glasses you've ever seen.
Whatever you see.
Those giant camera glasses. Come on.
Yeah.
They make them way, way smaller nowadays, you know.
Oh, no. In your ear.
In black and white.
Yeah, you need an earpiece for this. You have lovely eyes. Can you hear me now? Loud and clear. He has a car waiting and he rolls. And yeah. The whole, I mean, there's so much exposition in this scene. There's so much exposition going on.
Yeah, I remember rewatching and being like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing a mission. They're going after somebody at a party. That's all I know.
They're going after this guy at a party just to make sure to get pictures of him stealing the knock list.
I don't remember like much of the plot of this one. This is like the one I remember the least about the plot, honestly.
Well, like I said, Jim Phelps is doing all the exposition. So
yeah. John Voight gets all the exposition dumps.
So if Tom Cruise wasn't Ethan Hunt, who would we get to play that role? Oh my gosh.
Oh, is that a question?
I can't think of anybody.
I can't think of anybody else that could play him, but you know, I mean, you know, there was other stars around that time. I mean, you could have got like a Brad Pitt to do it around that time. You know, he was, you know, hot young star, or you know, somebody.
Red light, green light.
Mash them together.
It's a lock you can't pick. All you gotta do is mash this together.
Hasta lasagna. Is that what you said? Hasta lasagna.
You have about 5 seconds.
Hey, you do realize this is the same year as D3, The Mighty Ducks, so maybe he couldn't be on that movie as much as he is because he was doing this movie.
Just don't chew it. Yeah, we're gonna be celebrating that later this year. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, D3, The Mighty Ducks turns 30. That's
the one that Emilio's in the least of.
Yeah, because he passes the torch on to Coach Orion.
Coach Orion, yeah.
You can call me Coach Orion.
What do all great teams have in common? Great coaching.
Don't try to suck up to me. Although, here's the funny thing about that, though. So you think that speech that he gives the kids is like pointless. But when, as an adult, as a kid, you don't think much of it, right, Austin? But when you look back and watch that speech he gives to them during that practice session, you think he's actually got some points.
Well, he teaches them to play defense, Ryan. It's very important to play defense.
Yes. But not only defense, he's talking about life too.
Yes.
Yeah, and other stuff you're supposed to do in life, like don't be too careful, but don't be careless, but don't be too careful either. You cannot be afraid to lose. Which, by the way, like I said, we're going to talk about that later.
Oh, look, he's got the classic headlight glasses.
Much later this year with D3, The Mighty Ducks turning 30, by the way. So yeah, what is it? Emilio had a pretty good year in '96. You know, D3, and he had this. So hey, did pretty good for himself. A double, you know, what do you call it? A double feature. I would venture to say, excuse me. He's in pocket on the stairway.
This is one of those parties that Ace Ventura would make fun of.
What was the because there was a party in the second one that he made fun of all the rich people, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, yeah,
do not
rich
pass
people.
out. Do not collect $200.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Does she have like computer glasses? Okay, you're right.
Oh, they're X-ray. Yeah.
X-ray. Yeah. Does she get those other back of the magazine?
Oh, so she sprays him with the mist, and then that's how she's able to.
Yes.
Not tag him. What's the word? Follow him. Tail him.
She got him with the mist, like Tajiri.
The mist. That's right.
Watch out, Emilio. There's elevators coming.
Emilio.
Don't hurt yourself, Emilio.
Sorry.
I remember, but I remember going to see this in '96, and again, I was 10. And again, he was uncredited, so I didn't know Emilio was in the movie. A lot of people didn't, but I remember seeing him being like, "Oh, it's Coach Bombay," because I'd seen the Mighty Ducks movies by then. You know, I was like, "Oh, hey, Coach." I was like, didn't know you were in this movie, and then you find out, 10, 15 minutes later, well, he wasn't credited in this movie. So you're like, "Oh, that's unfortunate." It's old school computers, man. Hmm.
Oh, I see.
That Who does he look like in that disguise? He looks like somebody. He looks like the guy. He looks like the dancing guy from the Six Flags commercials.
Oh, jeez.
I
I was gonna say, does anybody else remember those things?
Yeah, only if he had a bald cap on instead,
Do we have any footage of that we can find on social media? It's probably somewhere on YouTube, I imagine.
Right.
Anyone have footage of that? Let me know in the comments and send me the link.
Yeah.
In chat. I don't know. Jack, an unreliable fellow, as I recall, constantly late, behind in his work. Tom with the twang accent. My gosh.
Yeah, it's
Report
not the
leaving
first time he's
behind
done a twang accent, so
one of
it's
my
fine.
missions, leaving behind the bomb for a few days. Relax your crap foghorn. I'm working on it.
Mhm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's the ID that they're
See, he typed really fast, Ryan, so that means he hacked the system.
exactly.
See, that's how hacking worked in the '90s. You just type really fast, and then
Type really fast,
and then you say we're in. That's the official way you hack into something, Ryan.
We're in.
You say we're in.
We're in. Yeah.
Mhm.
That date with Sarah is definitely off.
Oh.
Look at his expressions. Oh my lord.
He looks so goofy in this disguise. I'm sorry.
He
He
really
really
does.
looks goofy in this one. Yeah.
Look at him, puts his head down to the
Yeah.
sensor. He's like,
I
okay, let me
put
put the glasses on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Dude's got just a big yellow mist
Yep.
on his on the back of his head.
Well, there are the glasses that are gonna record
Yeah.
him doing his what do you call it? Hacking to get the knock list? That's what it is.
Sure.
Higher. Yeah. Put it higher. Lift the glasses higher. You see that? See that? Come on now.
He's heading to
He's
the
heading
night
to the
area.
denied area.
Yeah.
He's rolling to you, man. Oh, gee whiz. For those of you just tuning in, this is the 30th anniversary celebration / watch along of the original film known as Mission Impossible from 1996, starring Tom Cruise and company. If you want to queue up your copy of this movie on physical media or a streaming service, watch the movie along with us. Comment down below in the chat. We would love to hear from you. Austin, where are we at within the film?
We're a little after the 16-minute mark, about 16:10 or so. Yeah.
16:10. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
16 minutes, 10 seconds. Want to queue up your copy of that particular moment or a little
Mhm.
after that. Feel free to do so. We love hearing from you. By the way, thank you to everybody who has chimed in
Yes.
thus far, especially about our respect and admiration for the actor known as Emilio. Estevez.
He's having some troubles.
Hey, look who's in the building. Palmetto says hi. What's up, Palmetto? How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. You remember Palmetto joined us last week.
Mhm.
He found our channel. He subscribed to it. He loves the content, loves the videos. And by the way, Palmetto, I hope you've enjoyed some of the other videos you've had a chance to go back and watch, either some of the watch-alongs we've done in the past or maybe some interviews for And I Quote that we've done, all kinds of great things. And yes, Austin makes numerous appearances.
Yeah, I'm here a decent amount. Not for all of them, but a decent amount.
Yeah, but he's here for a good amount of it, I would say.
I'm around.
Wow, really? Palmetto, you've watched are you serious? Like, have you watched every single one of our videos on the channel?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you serious? Like, if you've watched every single one, bless your heart. And I'm, by the way,
I don't think we're that interesting, but thank you.
I was going to say, if you've watched every single one, goodness heavens. Oh, I've enjoyed every single one. Okay, well,
okay.
I'm glad you've enjoyed every single one because, in the words of our good friend Jimmy Bond, we aim to please.
So, if somebody watches this movie for the first time, Ryan, do they know what like a floppy disk is?
That's actually a good question. Does anyone in the chat?
And I don't mean like if you're older, and I'm saying like
or younger.
some teenager watches this now, right?
What's
Like,
this?
do they, yeah, are they gonna know what these floppy drives are? These floppy disks are. I don't know. You have to ask their
Uh,
parents, right?
I'm not sure if they're going to know what that is. Does anyone
Yeah.
else have a thought about this? Let us know. By the way, Palmetto says, I've enjoyed every single one that I've watched. Laugh out loud.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay. There's a
I know.
caveat
It's
there. I
like
got.
that it would take you a while to go through the backlog. That's
I
for
was going to
sure.
say, I mean,
Yeah.
I looked at, I think, what was it? Didn't we look at the numbers the other day? I think it said we have all together, at least on the And I Quote channel, respectively. I'm not, by the way, no disrespect to Movie Hero Network. But I think we have, what is it, 850 plus videos on our channel. So, like,
Oh, wait. Oh, something's wrong.
Jack, something's wrong. What are you doing?
He's on top of the
I don't
elevator.
know.
He can't stop the elevator.
Stop the elevator. Why can't he stop the elevator? I don't have
He's
control,
got a
Jack.
problem. Get the power.
Then I got a problem. Cut the power. Cut the power. Cut the power, Jack. Come on, Jack. Cut the power. Cut the power. Cut the power,
Oh, snap.
Jack.
Oh, that's not a good way to go out. Amelia.
Oh.
Oh, he got impaled right through the mouth. That's not good.
Sorry.
The mission's
Jack.
looking a little more impossible
Jack.
now.
Jack, do you copy?
Man down.
Palmetto says, my mom took me and my girlfriend to see this in the theater when I was just 16 years of age. I've been a fan of this franchise ever since.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious, Palmetto. So that makes you, I'm sorry to, by the way, I know it's just a number. You're 46. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is something. That is something. That's awesome. That your mom took you and your date to see this movie in 96. That's awesome. That,
Is this a good teenage date movie?
I don't think it particularly is, but hey,
I'm just saying, like, and I'm not saying it's like a bad movie or anything. I'm just thinking,
I'm not saying
like,
that either.
if I'm 16 and
you
I'm
had a
taking
date,
somebody from high school, yeah, like, and we're going to see a movie,
where would you go?
would this be like my first choice? Like, whatever was playing at the multiplex that weekend.
Would you rather take them to go and see Twister?
Yeah, I think Twister would be a little more like bouncy and fun. Yeah. I mean, I have to look like what? Okay, let's. I'm gonna investigate this real quick. Let's see what else was at the multiplex at the time. Because all right, let me look at because I know how to find this out. So release date May 22nd. So because I've done this for Wheel of Movies, I look up like
yes, you
what
have.
came out, like that month,
that
at the
time.
multiplex, right? So May 1996 box office is how I figure it out, and then it shows the release dates to the right of it, so I can kind of see, what was around. Yeah. So Twister comes out a few weeks before this. I think that's a pretty solid like date movie. The Craft, maybe kind of a light horror movie, maybe. Spy Hard, if you want a comedy, sure.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, there's The Birdcage. I don't know if that's necessarily a great date movie.
Fussy.
Primal Fear, probably not.
No,
Truth About Cats and Dogs, maybe. You want like a rom com?
Wait,
Yeah.
who's in that one? I don't remember.
That's
The Truth About Cats and Dogs. Does anyone remember this?
Uma Thurman, Janine Garofalo. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who was the main
Flipper? Anybody want to watch Flipper with Paul Hogan? No.
Paul Hogan and Elijah Wood. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few options.
I would say Twister's the best option as a
Twister's probably your most fun, like general entertainment option
because there are couples in that movie, so like it makes sense.
You wait another week, you can go see Dragonheart.
Wait, is that the one with
Sean Connery as the dragon?
Oh, yeah. Connery is the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I would think your best general one is Twister. That's what I would say.
All right, Palmetto, you probably should have seen Twister back in the day.
Just because I think this one gets a little like overly convoluted. Like you can kind of love on your date during Twister, and not like have to pay attention too much. It's not super like plot heavy. This one gets a little like you can miss some stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of exposition in the first.
Yeah.
There's so much exposition.
Yeah.
Ethan.
Somebody's going down.
Ethan. By the way, back in the day, you may not have been able to tell, but when you look at that angle, the way that gun was pointed, you're like, he fake shot himself.
Yeah, that's a fake out. Come on.
But as a first time
I thought we were gonna get a shot of the Tom Cruise run. We didn't really get Tom Cruise running. That would become like a signature. You know what I mean?
Isn't he going to run in like the next 2
Does he run later? I don't know. Yeah, like I need to see that full.
Sarah,
The Tom Cruise Ethan Hunt sprint. I want to
Report,
see that.
abort, Sarah.
There's nobody there. There's nobody around.
Abort.
Uh-oh.
Do you read me?
It's not good. Gone very badly.
Sarah. God.
There you go. Start
Sarah.
running.
Is he running now? There he is. Yeah.
Well, a little bit.
It took me a minute there.
I just mean like we haven't had like what I mean, the extended sprint. You know what I mean? Where they just have like the one shot of him sprinting across a long stretch that we would get in the later movies.
You know what? We got a little bit of background here for you, Austin.
Yeah,
we got some background here. You want to hear this?
What's that?
So Palmetto says the original series reruns were a staple in my house growing up. And my girlfriend at the time was a military kid, so she was all about a good old-fashioned action movie. Okay,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Palmetto, I dig it. I respect that, and that is bossa nova.
No. And you might be the exception to the rule. I'm just thinking like more your general like 16-year-olds in high school. You know what I mean? That's all I'm thinking about. Is like if I'm looking at the newspaper, planning out the date, you know what I mean, and I'm thinking like, what would just be like the one I would probably go to, the breezy movie. You know what I mean? I would go Twister, but
he's running.
I understand that. Yeah,
he's running.
Totally.
He keeps running. He's running the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, he found Sarah. Sarah, abort, Sarah. Oh wait, what happened to Sarah? What happened to Sarah?
What's that happen? This is all going very poorly.
What happened? Sarah.
She got stabbed.
Sarah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got the knife in his hand. And what is it? The cops, Harbor Patrol just show. By the way, Palmetto goes on to say we were anything but general or typical. Laugh out loud. Hey.
No. Hey, fair enough. I'm more thinking about my own classmates in high school. That's all.
That's what we're thinking. Both Austin and I are relatively the same age, so I'm
I'm just trying to think about the very rare date I might have had in high school, which is only one or two. I was not very outgoing back then.
I mean, I didn't start dating until I was 18.
I do know. I think my first real date, I took a girl to see. It was like 2003 or 4, late high school, and I know we saw Scary Movie 3. That's what we saw.
Oh gosh,
I 100% remember us seeing Scary Movie 3.
Hey, look at this. He's got that attachment to a payphone. There were payphones in this movie.
Yeah, do they know what payphones are now, Ryan? The kids today? There used to be random phones stationed around the country and around the world. You have to pick it up, put a quarter in there, and make a phone call. So you needed to know what number you were calling.
Switching. This is Kittredge. Go secure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. This is Ethan Hunt.
They're dead.
Dead, man.
My team's dead.
What? My team is dead. Gladson's gone. They knew we were coming, man. They knew we were coming, and the disc is gone. Are you intact? The disc is gone. Did you read me? The list is in.
Does every movie in the series, Ryan, have something where like a list of the spies gets out to somebody? Because that's what everybody's always after in like half of these movies is like the list that has all the agents on the list. That's always a thing in these spy movies. They're all exposed.
You're in Prague? 1 hour. Oh, he's not running now. He's walking.
Well, I mean,
he's tired.
He's got he's down on his luck, Oh, here comes this is the fish tank sequence, right? Yeah.
Does that say aquarium?
I don't know what it is. So is this like half restaurant, half aquarium? Is that what it looks like?
That's why it's called an aquarium.
But I mean, I like aquariums. This is a cool restaurant. I like to look at the fish while I'm eating. That's fun.
Does anyone else know about this?
I'm assuming it means like
an aquarium.
Aquarium restaurant. That's what it sure looks like.
Aquarium. Gosh darn it. Anyone else know this? Let us know in the comments.
It's a higher class version of the
Prague, which is located in the Czech Republic. Last time
it's like higher class of like the Rainforest Cafe,
Yes. Oh my gosh. Talk about a throwback. And the funny thing is, if I remember this correctly, and I kid you not, I don't think my family and I ever had dinner at Rainforest Cafe when it was a thing.
It's because it was expensive, man. It was like Planet Hollywood, and it wasn't
Was
very good. It was just more about like the atmosphere, but the food
Oh,
was like
was the
mediocre at
food that
best.
bad? Was the
It
food
was
that
just
bad?
mediocre. It's typical like cheap whatever
Well, let me ask you this.
nonsense.
Let me ask you this. Be honest with me. Was the food any
Yeah.
good at Planet Hollywood?
No, you get chicken tenders. That's what you
Oh,
get, man, or a hamburger. It's
jeez.
you went there because they had all the movie memorabilia, man. Like,
Well,
you went there because while you're waiting on your food, you walk around and see the Terminator jacket, or you walk around and see,
yeah,
something from Die Hard, or you see Rocky gloves or whatever.
something from the
Like that's
and I
that's
saw this. I saw something from I saw the suits from the Power Rangers movie.
yeah, that's what you
I
walked around
literally
to
saw
look
that.
at the props while you're waiting for your chicken fingers.
You
You
know, there was
know,
a Planet Hollywood in not what's that town we were in? No, not Greensboro, the other one. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There was a Planet
yeah,
Hollywood,
well,
and they
all
had
the
all the
touristy towns,
suits.
yeah,
They had
yeah.
all the suits from the Power Rangers movie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I went to the one in Orlando a couple of times
Oh,
back in the
did you?
day. Oh, yeah.
What piece of memorabilia did you enjoy seeing the
I just
most?
remember, like, yeah, it was always because it was owned by Bruce Willis, Arnold, and Stallone. Like, it was
Oh
all stuff
yeah.
from their movies mostly. So
Hmm.
yeah, you'd see like Terminator stuff, you'd see Rocky stuff, you'd see Rambo stuff, you'd see, their big True Lies stuff, whatever.
Hmm.
So first scene with Henry Czerny, by the way. We got these Brian De Palma close-ups here. It's one of his
Waiter
things.
standing behind Hannah at the top of the stairs. Bow tie, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
The other IMF team.
you're worried about me.
You're worried
Why?
about me. Why? Dude, Henry Czerny is so good in this
He's
scene.
awesome.
Well, for a little over 2 years, we've been spotting serious blowback in IMF.
No, you're not doing it in the Henry Czerny voice. Serious blowback. You have to talk like Henry
I'm
Czerny.
sorry, I'm
You have
doing
to. You have to emphasize the end of those letters. You see,
Max
when
has
I was
two
seeing the trailers for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, you have to work on your Henry Czerny.
Sorry,
See?
sorry. He is a good character actor, though. Let's be
No, he's
perfectly
great,
honest.
and yeah,
Great
and
actor.
I'm glad he's like kind of made a comeback in the last 10 years because he was also in like Ready or Not. He's popped up in some fun
Well,
movies.
he was also in the television series. You remember the television series Revenge with Emily Van Camp?
Yeah, I didn't watch that, but yeah,
Okay,
I
well, he was
kind
on
of
that
aware
for
of
like 7 seasons, if not 6. So he had a long run.
Yeah.
Blitzen was a lightning rod.
How old do you think he is here?
In this movie, Henry
Yeah.
Czerny,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on. All right, wait. Without googling this, because I know
Don't
someone's gonna
Google it because I know
that.
the answer. I know the answer. I know the
Okay,
answer.
in this movie. Okay,
Yes.
let's focus on this.
Right here.
I'm gonna say he's 42.
He's 37, bro. I'm older than him.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
He looks 45.
He looks
Yeah.
42, 44 in this.
He's already got gray hair. He's got a little.
He was
Yeah,
30.
I'm older than Henry Czerny in this movie right now. Yes.
Wow. I
Yeah.
want to show you something, Ethan. Since your father's death, your family's farm has been in receivership. Now suddenly they're flush with over 120 grand in the bank. Your father's illness.
Tom Cruise is only 3 years younger than Henry Czerny in this movie. So.
Are you serious? Wait a minute. Wait,
Yeah.
Bruce Willis is younger than him?
No, Tom Cruise. I'm talking
Oh,
about Tom right
Cruise.
here.
Okay.
Tom is
How old is Tom
34
Cruise?
right here. He's 34 right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why don't we quietly get out of here and onto a plane?
Mm.
I
I can understand you're very upset.
Kittredge, you've never seen me very upset. All right, Ethan. Enough is enough. You have bribed, cajoled, and you have done it using loyalties on the inside. You want to shake hands with the devil? That's fine with me. I'm sure you do it.
Uh-oh, look at that.
Dude, rolls it up, throws it against the window.
Boom.
Look at the, oh my gosh. Oh, and
Whoa.
that guy gets blown out too.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's blown out the door, isn't he?
Yeah, he got blown out the front window.
Oh my gosh. Look at
Holy
this.
cow.
Oh my gosh.
And here's the shot. Tom jumping out of the water. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Didn't Tom say they did that in one take, if not 2 takes?
I think they had to do a couple, but they got it within a few because it was really hard to reset because obviously that's a lot of water. Because to reset that whole sequence, you'd have to reset up the restaurant set. You have to reset up the aquarium, but yeah, you have to blow it out exactly to where the water goes where you need it to go, which is really hard to do when you're dealing with water or fire to set it up exactly how you want it. Now there are, guys special effects guys you can kind of control, especially fire. There's ways you can do fire where you can kind of control it with gas lines and certain props and things like that. But and using certain chemicals and whatnot. But water is a little trickier because water is can be a little unpredictable. It's like how Kubrick had to get exactly the shot where the the elevator opens and the blood comes out of the elevator. Very hard to get that exactly, but I think he got it on the first or second try. Doing that, had to get it exactly kind of flowing out into the hallway, in that sequence. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Palmetto says maybe it's a seafood restaurant. Laugh out loud.
See,
Food.
yeah.
Eat the
See,
food.
Ryan, I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. So that's a that's a bad dad joke.
Wow. Okay. Don't give up your day job.
Yeah, no, I'm not a comedian. How many passports you got? 9 passports.
Oh, wait. In the words of Arnold, don't give up your day job.
Man, it's one thing you don't see in a lot of movies is the bidet right next to the toilet,
Oh, yeah. Now, look at this.
See?
I didn't notice this before, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah. We were just watching Eyes Wide Shut, and Sidney Pollack has a bidet in his bathroom.
Yeah.
I think it's like a rich person thing. Yeah, because in the opening party scene where the girl has like the near overdose, they're in the bathroom and he's got the bidet right next to the toilet.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting. I would venture. By the way, what was it that we discovered recently? I'm trying to think of what it was. Eyes Wide Shut it's either streaming somewhere that I saw the other day.
It's on Tubi.
Tubi, yeah, that's it.
We saw it in the theater again the other day. Like I'm a Kubrick guy. I've seen them a couple of times, but yeah.
You like that movie? Because a lot of people have issues with
Eyes Wide Shut rocks, man. That movie's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a big Stanley Kubrick guy. So yeah, no, Eyes Wide Shut is one that's grown on me, and it keeps climbing in my Kubrick rankings every time I see it. It's great. Great. And Tom is excellent. Tom had a great 99 because he had Eyes Wide Shut and Magnolia, two of his best performances. It's
Magnolia,
great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen either one of those movies.
Magnolia is great with Tom, man. That's the year he got nominated for the Oscar. Yeah. He's playing a red pill guy that you see all over TikTok now. 20 years before the red pill stuff. So it's pretty fun to go back and watch. Actually, he's playing like this, motivational guru red pill guy.
Do we know if Magnolia is streaming anywhere? Or wait, I think you have it.
I might have it on my Movies Anywhere. Yeah,
I was going to say Movies Anywhere. You might have. I think you have both that and Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. No,
okay, never mind.
Great. Tom is like, man, he's been climbing up my rankings of like my favorite actors too. Because man, like he's always like most of his movies are really good. He rarely makes a stinker like flat out. Like all of his stuff is pretty damn solid. His filmography.
I guess I got to go sit down and watch Magnolia and Eyes Wide Shut.
We did a Wheel of Movies episode on A Few Good Men for Rob Reiner, and he's great in A Few Good Men.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's awesome.
I freaking love that movie. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, we did it for Reiner, R.I.P. But yeah, he's good, man. He's I think he's still kind of underrated as an actor. I mean, everybody knows he's a great movie star, but I actually think he's a great actor. He's underrated for what he does.
I can understand where you're coming from with that. Palmetto goes on to say, I love this scene's representation of people's understanding of the internet back in those days.
Yeah, the 90s internet. Like
look at the email.
This is the same year or a year off of The Net, remember, with Sandra Bullock? It was around the time of Hackers, that movie as well. So yeah, the internet of like, even a couple years later, there's a wrestling movie called Ready to Rumble, if you've seen it, where there's a scene with Chris Owen, the Shermanator from American Pie, where he's like, they're like, you find us.
I can find anything.
Yeah, I can find anything on the net. The net, like they make it this weird thing of like, hey guys, it's the internet. Yeah, it's real weird to watch like late 90s stuff dealing with the internet. Because did he have to use like his AOL free 10-hour CD to access the internet? Yeah. That you'd get in the mail. That's a thing kids would know about. It's like you used to get these promo CDs in the mail for like 20 hours of the internet. Pop in this disc. And then when you download it or when you pulled up your dial-up internet, you couldn't use your phone because you were using the internet.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. See?
Hey, get off the internet. I'm expecting a call. That used to be a thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, get off the net for a minute. I'm expecting a phone
Yeah,
call.
I'm expecting a call from work.
Oh, look at
We
this.
need to
Palmetto
jump
says,
in
"You
there.
mean AOL coasters?" Laugh
Yeah,
out
yeah,
loud.
exactly. Yeah, AOL
Yeah.
paperweights, AOL door stops. Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
you needed them for. Yeah,
Palmetto, you know exactly what we're talking about, brother. You
dude, we
know
used
the
to have
drill.
like my dad had this big desk, with a couple of these, just like slots and drawers and stuff. We had one of them just full of those stupid AOL CDs because you get them all in the mail. AOL Instant Messenger.
You've got mail. You remember that,
Mhm.
Palmetto? You remember that signature?
Of
You've
course,
got
of
mail.
course,
You remember that, Austin? Yeah.
of course.
It's me. It's Claire. I heard you on the
Mhm.
radio. Shut up. I saw you. You were in the car. Speaking of which, this is the tangent information overload filled episode of Movie Watch Along, celebrating 30 years of the original, by the way, folks. The
Mhm.
original Mission Impossible film from 1996 starring Tom Cruise. We are
Chip's
currently
dead.
wake up call. Chip's dead.
They're dead. They're all dead.
Dead.
Anyway,
Austin,
sorry.
yeah, Austin, where are we at within the film?
We are about 38:45, so we're coming up on the 40-minute mark, just about.
40-minute
So,
mark. So keep your copy to around 40. What do we want to say? About 40 minutes or so?
39, 40 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Feel free to queue it up now. Watch the movie along with us. Comment down below in the chat. And thank you to everybody, and I mean everybody, who has chimed in so far. Especially, I think Palmetto's the MVP of the comments because the stories he's given us
no, we're
about
having fun.
what how he experienced this movie, how some of the other stuff about the movie. It's
Well, and
fascinating.
I knew we would eventually go on a tangent about like, mid-90s internet or
Internet.
computer technology, whatever. And like I said, we'll talk about mid-90s CGI, especially when we get to the third act, with the train helicopter stuff.
Who sent
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
We were supposed to be back here at 4 o'clock.
And this is like every other Mission Impossible movie too, Ryan, that you'll see as you're going through these movies of like Ethan's on the run and he's like disavowed every other movie, every other movie he's, they disavow him. He's broken off from the IMF. He's going rogue, like he has to get some other people to help him out, off the grid. Because he's going to get his new team here very shortly.
By the way, it's funny you mentioned that. Palmetto says, I still remember my AIM screen name and password from 1998.
Yeah. We were watching, what was that movie? Y2K, babe. Like, and he was using like AOL Instant Messenger at the beginning of the movie. They were messaging back and forth, in the on the chat boards there, things like that. Because it was, for anybody who doesn't know, it was like Facebook Messenger for like 1999, things like that. So, but you had to be on a computer. You couldn't do it on a cell phone. Obviously, you had to be on a laptop or something.
You remind me of that line that we heard some years ago. Do you remember in Fallout where he says, how many times has he been disavowed, cast him aside?
Every movie.
Every movie. How
Yeah.
long? Yeah, but what's his name? Henry Cavill, my man.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill says,
How
how
long
long before a man like that has had enough?
Yeah, every single movie it happens. Every single one, there's a moment where he's like on his own, on the run. Like every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times has Hunt government betrayed him?
He gets framed. He gets framed for something. They think he like killed his. But here's the thing. But by Fallout or something, shouldn't because they even dress in a Dead Reckoning. With Shea Wiggum and his partner, where he's just like, but he's like always innocent though. You know what I mean? Like it's never true. So like, why would he all of a sudden do that now? Like, what if he's just doing the right thing? And it's like, shouldn't they have figured out by now? Every time they framed him for it, it's not actually what he's doing. He's not the bad guy.
Buy a pack of Dunhill and ask the man sitting on the bus stop bench for a match.
Yeah.
For a match. And we're gonna get that here momentarily because now they're in a different part of
Prague or whatever.
Part of Prague. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, this guy here literally looks like a ripoff of the henchman from Die Hard.
Yeah, he looks like a discount Alexander Gutenov or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like he literally looks like a guy from Die Hard.
Yeah.
We watched that movie like 2 years ago,
Gutenov. Yeah.
Or 3 years ago actually, because that movie came out in 88, so 88, 2020, 23. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun, by the way. That Die Hard watch along. That was something. Would you remove your hat, please? Why does he want him to take off his hat? Why? You wish to meet Max? The price of admission. Oh, so he has to wear a... hey, man, this is a sock. It's a spy mask. Special spy... Hey, man, this is a sock. I'm sorry. I'm quoting a movie from the early, what is it? Early 2000s, I Spy with Eddie Murphy and
Yeah.
Owen Wilson and Famke Janssen. Which, by the way, Famke Janssen looked very beautiful in that movie, I Spy. If you remember that movie, Austin.
I think the only time I saw I Spy was when I worked at the theater in 2002. That's the only
Oh, are
time
you
I've seen it.
serious?
Yeah, I worked at the theater from '02 to '03,
Oh,
and
wow.
I saw like everything that came out because it was all free. So I watched everything. But that's the only time I've ever actually watched I Spy with Eddie Murphy. Vanessa Redgrave. Yeah.
Oh, what is she famous for again? Where's she?
She's been Oscar nominated for a couple of, I think she won 2 Oscars. She's a
She's won
heavy hitter
2
back in the day.
Oscars?
I think
Wow.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
What?
She was in Expendables.
Oh, was she in Expendables?
Okay.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Expendables, huh? All right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
She's in deep. I mean, she's been working since the '60s, but around this time, she's in Deep Impact, Girl Interrupted.
Oh, yeah. Girl
Um,
Interrupted. Dude, that movie's underrated, Girl Interrupted. That is such a good movie.
yeah, she's in Atonement. I mean, I think, yeah, she's still working. I think
There you go.
even as recently as Cold Storage from this year. So this
Jeez.
just came out. Yeah.
You are something of a paradox. Well, that
Mm.
depends on what, whether you like a paradox. By the way, Palmetto says this reminds me of what is it? Stifil and Ali. Stifil and Ali.
What's that?
Well, Palmetto's saying that the character or
Oh,
characters
okay.
remind him of C. Am I saying this right?
I don't know.
Sifil and Ali. Who are you referring to, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know what
What
I don't
movie?
know what
What
that's a
context?
reference to. Yeah,
In what context are you referring to? I'm just saying.
I'm not
Oh,
as
the
culture
mask.
obsessed.
The mask. Okay, with Jim Carrey. Those goons. One of them had long hair. Another one had
Oh,
short.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, the mask. Oh, the
Mhm.
mask, and the mask they put on Tom Cruise. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, we were a little
Vanessa
confused.
Redgrave, by the way, she's still with us. She's 89 years old. So she's still with
Woo!
us. Yeah.
89 years of age for Redgrave. Wow.
Mhm.
I don't know Job any more than you do. Even so, I'm sure you could arrange an introduction. Why should I? Because I can deliver the actual knock list. The one you have is not only worthless, it's certain to be equipped with a homing device.
Brian De Palma likes his Dutch angles in this movie, by the way.
Oh, the Dutch angle. Okay.
The like when you're looking at her right here, the tilted
Oh, so it's
angle.
kind of
Yeah,
like okay, it's kind of
that's
like
called yeah. If you don't know, that's called a Dutch angle.
thank you.
So yeah, when he's doing some of these close-ups, if you watch the movie Battlefield Earth, the terrible
Oh my
movie with
gosh.
John Travolta, that movie is nothing but Dutch angles, and it's really annoying. It gives you
Oh,
like
is it?
motion sickness. Yeah, it's like
Wow.
every scene is a Dutch angle. It's stupid, but yeah, Brian De Palma, yeah, it's kind of a De Palma thing.
Hmm.
Look at that bloody disk drive. Ew.
Phew. Oh, excuse me. Phil and Ollie was a show on MTV with sock puppets from 1992 to 1993. It was a
I don't
classic.
think I watched that because I was like 5 or 6 when that came out. So I
I
don't
was
think
gonna
that.
say,
Yeah,
I don't think Austin and I
I think
remember
that's
that one.
beyond my time, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Palmetto,
go with like late '90s MTV references before I start to understand it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the show I watched more than anything growing up on what was the MTV when MTV actually had a brain was I forget it was the dating show that hosted by Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
gonna say Beavis and
once
Butthead, but
once
that's
and
just
over.
me.
What's it
Yeah,
called? Hold on a second. Let me see. It's MTV dating series.
with Jamie McCarthy.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see. What dating show was on MTV? Singled Out. That's it. Thank you. Singled Out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm man enough to admit it. But I watched Singled Out
Mhm.
a number of times
Yeah.
on MTV because when MTV was red hot in the 90s, we all know this. Okay, we
Yeah.
all know our history.
Which doesn't exist anymore, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, did you see the video tribute that they made saying
I didn't see
goodbye?
the tribute, but yeah, it's finally like done
They
for.
turned the lights
Essentially,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, MTV was nothing but the Ridiculousness Network now, anyway, so it's pointless.
Well, it was the reality show
Yeah,
network.
well, yeah, but during
Teen
the day, it
Mom,
was nothing but reruns
16
of
and Pregnant.
Ridiculousness is stupid. Yeah,
Well,
like
that and
it's
16 and
dumb.
Pregnant. I'm like, really? Do we really need this?
Yeah, they started going downhill. Yeah, when it was just reality shows, it was dumb, and that even started before that with like
What was the other one?
My Ride and
Jersey
Next and
Shore.
uh, Room Raiders and all that nonsense. It was stupid. That was when I kind of started tuning out.
Jersey Shore was another culprit of that.
Yeah, Jersey Shore became the Jersey Shore Network, and that was I didn't care about that.
Singled Out was hosted by Chris Hardwick and Jenny McCarthy. Yes, thank you, Palmetto. Yes. So I watched that a lot because I wanted to be a contestant. At one point, I kid you not, Austin, I wanted to be on that show, figuring out who I was going to date at that point.
You watch Singled Out, and then you watch Remote Control.
Wait a minute. Back up a second. What was Remote Control? Remind me of this.
Remote Control was the game show with the recliners. You remember this?
No, I don't remember.
No, it was like music trivia and movie trivia. It was, Colin Quinn was on there.
Colin Quinn was on there?
Yeah, he was like the co-host.
I don't remember this. Is that what?
Yeah.
Palmetto, do you remember this?
Come on, he's got to remember Remote Control.
I never heard of this. I never heard of this. Or maybe it's not coming to me at this particular time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Palmetto's laughing at us, by the way, in the chat. He's like, yeah.
I know. This is what we do on movies when it's like just very exposition heavy. We just start going on tangents. It's like we'll get back to the movie once they kind of get back to some stuff. But
he says no, he doesn't remember that series either. Okay, so there are reruns of it, I'm sure, on YouTube, because that's how I found reruns of Singled Out. So
yeah,
I'll look into it. I'll tell you what, if I watch an episode this weekend, I'm going to text Austin and be like, yo, Austin, brother, I finally saw it.
I'll be sharing links to Remote Control. You can see this trivia show that I have vague memories of.
Go ahead. You want to share me some links? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't mind. You can text me anytime.
Yeah, sure. And
then he says, one more thing. Your personal assurance that Job will be at the exchange. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Didn't Vanessa Redgrave voice a character in the Bond series? Or was she ever in it? She may have been in one of the Bond video games. The voice. I'm talking about the voiceover. I don't know if she was physically.
I don't know. Let me look through her wiki.
I think she was in a Bond video game, if not two of them.
Okay.
Because that name sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah. I don't see anything in the 90s.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I'd have to go to her actual IMDb maybe instead of her wiki. I don't know.
She was in I think she did voiceover.
Yeah.
For one of the video games, if not two. If I'm not dead, I'm with you, Ethan. Are you sure about this? Jim was my husband. Which, by the way, that's a weird dynamic there. That John Voight and, by the way, who's playing this character? I forget her name. It's
Manuel Beert.
What's that?
Manuel Beert.
Manuel Beert. Yeah.
That's her name. Wait a minute. That's her actual name?
That's her name.
Wow.
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay, that's what do we call that, producers? We call that a tongue twister. Yeah.
Did you ever watch her in Date with an Angel?
Never heard of it, actually.
She's a blonde in that.
That's the movie.
And yep.
Okay. All right.
She loved Wendy's French fries. She was an angel.
Oh, Date with an Angel, 1987. Yeah. Okay.
Wendy's French fries.
Yep, that was her favorite thing in that movie.
Okay.
Maybe I have to sit down and look at the footage of this. Producer.
She's a French actress, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
It's my 128 thing.
Oh, it is. Oh, we'll have to watch it then. So it's one of our favorite movies. It's in her top 128 that we do on the Movie Hero Network.
Wait a minute, we have a list of 128 movies?
We do that all the time. We do a top 64 and then we do a top 128 eventually. So
on
the Movie Hero Network.
Okay.
Okay, we should comment on the fact that now we have Ving Rhames and Jean Reno in the movie, but that's the first thing. So both of them were kind of, on the rise, in their careers, because Jean Reno was coming off of Leon the Professional in 94. And Ving Rhames obviously was coming off of Pulp Fiction in 94. So it makes sense that like right after those movies, De Palma might have, reached out to them, in 1995 to be in this movie. So it makes sense because they were both kind of in big hit movies.
Payment on delivery.
Yeah, this is very, very early Ving Rhames.
I don't know. I just don't know. 2 things. 1, don't tell nobody about this. This episode of Watch Along is between me, you, and Mr. Soon to be living the rest of his short ass life in agonizing pain.
Yeah.
It ain't nobody's business. 2, you leave town tonight. And when you're gone,
You hear me, hillbilly boy?
you a damn sight. Come on, producer, you remember this. I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Come on, it's great. Of course.
That whole scene between him and Bruce Willis, my gosh. So
Ving Rhames had a good 96, by the way, because he was in Mission Impossible. He was in Striptease.
Oh
with
gosh.
Moore, and he was on 8 episodes of ER when ER was hot in the mid 90s.
Oh, I didn't know he was on ER at that time.
With George Clooney. Yeah, he had a recurring role on ER, so he had a good 96.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and then he was in Rosewood, Con Air, of course, Diamond Dog. Then he's in Out of Sight with Clooney, Entrapment. Yeah, he was rocking.
Out of Sight's a good one. I don't think it's as good as people make it out to be, but Out of Sight is a good movie. It's not.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time last year.
Like 2 years ago.
It's good. Yeah, I'm not
fine.
in the not in like the classic category
like
with
it's
some people are. But I had a good time with it. It's entertaining, and Clooney's entertaining. So, and it's in the same it's in the same universe as the Tarantino universe, technically, because Michael Keaton from his character from Jackie Brown shows up in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this guy, by the way, the William Dunlow guy, comes back in the last movie.
Final Reckoning.
Final Reckoning. Yeah, they bring him back. Of all people, they bring him back.
30 years, almost 30 years later. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
By the way, I was watching Out of Sight, not so much for Clooney, but for J-Lo.
Oh, J-Lo. Well, she was her acting career was taking off at the time too. She was coming off with Selena.
Yeah, man.
Which I saw a stupid amount of times in the early 2000s, because in a couple of my classes in high school, it was one of the only VHSs they had to like pass around. So we watched Selena a lot. Yeah. So I've seen Selena like a dozen or 2 dozen times. Yeah. But yeah, that was around that, because I think Selena was like 96 or 97, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, we're setting up our big trailer heist here, Ryan. The wire heist.
Yeah, I was gonna say
temperature is controlled by air conditioning. We can't let anything touch the ground. They're laying out all the impossible mission. You got to get in there. Nothing can touch the ground. It's got temperature controls. It's got lasers. Laser nets. Yeah, it's got a heavy door, obviously, that you can't get in there. Pressure sensitive. So no pressure. No. Oh, the noise stuff. You can't make any noise either. Yeah, no noise.
And then he's got a drink that drops to the floor. Sorry. Which, yeah, that's a thing right there. But yeah, no, Out of Sight is decent and it has some funny dialogue. But overall, I would rather. Yeah.
You really think we can do this?
And you really think we can do this? Is he
going to do it? Dun. But I like how this movie, though, I will say, they don't like show them really prepping all the pieces of it. They just jump right into it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like they just like you just get to the heist. You know what I mean? Like they don't like some of the movies in the series will have the stuff where they're kind of playing around with some of the things, and some of them were literally like just they'll do it, and you assume they've already kind of worked out all the details. And it's just like here's the actual heist.
Pick up alarm sector 3, 7, and 12. Yeah, that's what I've got too. What sector is the air conditioning on? 21, but there's no alarm in sector 21. Now I gotta get in there and shut it down. I'm sorry, but nobody gets into any sector where an alarm hasn't gone off. You want to blow the fire through this whole building? Look, no one goes to that, and it hasn't gone off. Wait a second.
Yes, it has. So Ving Rhames is now hacking the system. You see?
Yeah,
he's the new hack the stuff guy.
Hack the system.
Yeah.
Can I get you anything? No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You want a cigarette? Oh no, thank you. Trying to cut down myself. Sorry. Oh gosh.
For what purpose?
He's recruiting for what purpose? Survival.
All I want to do is do the Henry Czerny voice the whole
Guy
watch
initiates. He's
along.
proactive. The question is, what does he want? What does he need to get it? And Barnes, what the hell is that noise? Fire alarm, Gene.
Do we have to evacuate?
evacuate.
Ryan, you have to
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Evacuate.
Do we have to evacuate? sorry.
No, Czerny's awesome, man. He's so great.
Yeah,
He's just got that. Yeah, I just want him to like narrate movies,
what's the
man. Because
expression?
I love the stuff when he's doing like when the end of Dead
Yeah.
Reckoning, where he's doing just like the voiceover that kind of leads
Oh,
into
yeah.
the cliffhanger, and it's so awesome. Like he's the best. I can listen to that guy like read the
phone book.
encyclopedia. yeah.
Well,
Back in 1927, Germany. Just hear him like narrate something silly. Be great.
Hunt will be your point man. As
Yeah.
usual. Oh, so that's
Where's
the
the other
wig he
guy?
was wearing. That's the wig he was wearing, or the mask. Excuse me. Hey, I thought there were 3 of you. Where's the other guy?
Zero body
Krieger,
count.
0 body count.
Yeah. He was about to go Leon on his ass, man.
Yeah, and he says, "We'll see."
He's about to do some Leon the Professional stuff right there. He's about
That's
to like.
another movie I have yet to see.
You haven't seen it? Oh man, you got to watch it. It's
Which I know you have, by the way.
That's Renault. That's Jean Renault's like, that was like his big breakup because he was an actor, in Europe and stuff, but that was like one of his big breakout movies
Wasn't
of the 90s.
Wasn't Leon the Professional also a Natalie Portman's breakout movie?
Yeah, Natalie Portman was like 12 or 13 or something at the time.
It's like hardly recognizable in that freaking movie.
Yeah, and then that led her to being she's in Heat like the next year, and she that was her like big breakout. So yeah, he's like a hitman in that movie, and he's protecting Natalie Portman. It's kind of about their
Gary
back and forth.
Oldman.
Yeah, Gary Oldman's a cokehead in that movie, like coked up villain. Yeah, but you should check it out. I was late to the party. I didn't watch it till maybe 2 or 3 years ago for the first time. Again, there's the people that like swear by the movie that it's like this all timer. I don't know if I'm in that camp, but it is worth watching. It's a good movie.
Right,
So and that's where John Renault kind of popped off. Then 2 years after this, he's in the Godzilla remake, remember that? Or the Godzilla American one, remember that?
Yeah. I saw it on VHS a lot as a kid.
Yeah, so he was popping around the 90s, around this time. Oh, that's right. She spikes his thing with laxatives, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, something. Throwing up. Well, he gets sick, like whatever it is. She spiked his drink with some. He keeps having to run to the bathroom.
Look at Ving Rhames' expression. Hi there.
Yeah.
He's got the hi there.
Yeah, he's always having some fun. Oh, he's about to start getting a little sick here.
In a few moments, he will. Yes.
Yeah, once he starts drinking,
drinking that spiked coffee or whatever it is. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 30th anniversary tangent-filled watch-along of Mission Impossible, the original movie, by the way, from 1996, starring Tom Cruise, Jean Renault, Ving Rhames, among others, by the way. Don't forget to like and share with your closest friends if you're watching this live or on the replay. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to watch this movie and comment down below in the chat along with us, where are we at within the film?
We are at, let's see, just over the hour mark. We're about an hour and almost an hour and 1 minute, something like that. So yeah, they're about to go down the vent and start dropping into the room here. So yeah, we're getting to the main set piece here of the movie. Cruise also told a story to somebody on one of those red carpet things I was watching. A guy was asking about, this stunt from the original movie because he's like, 30 years later, your memories of that stunt. And he was like, well, I do remember, how hard it was to plank your body and how he does, how to hold yourself out the way he does. It's like super hard actually, to do that. It's like planking. And he said there would be some takes where De Palma and them would like be hanging him on the wire, and they already had the shot, but they would just leave him there for an extra minute or two. As Tom Cruise is like flailing and kind of struggling a little bit, just to like mess with him, and eventually they would just start laughing off screen. He'd be like, "We got it, Tom. I was just messing with you." So he remembers them like screwing around with him during this thing. But he did all his own stuff here, and it's harder than you might think. Yeah, to hold yourself steady like that, very, very difficult. But Tom is a beast.
Even in '96 when they were shooting this,
he probably insisted on doing all this stuff himself. I'm sure, and you can tell it's him. I mean, he's right there.
Right there.
But yeah, I like the fact that I think I remember in the theater during the sequence. You know how it's kind of like when you if you saw A Quiet Place, everybody in the theater was quiet, kind of along with the movie. I think it was a similar situation watching this, how they have to be quiet and Tom has to be, and like even the theater was quiet, kind of, seeing how this played out.
Because the tension was so high.
The tension, yeah. The
Uh,
tension on
Paul-
the wire, too. John's having to hang on to
Oh,
that
look
damn
at that.
wire.
By the way, Palmetto says, what? Yeah, there's some crazy stories about how they filmed this sequence / this movie, Palmetto.
Yeah. Somebody's coming. Oh, he's starting to feel a little something in his tum-tum.
There it is.
But he's going to have to make a little detour.
He's rolling to you. He's at the voice print corridor. William Dunlow is the name of this character.
Yeah. I was trying to, because that dude's been in other movies. I need to look him up, see what else he's been in. He's a character actor.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see.
He's been, excuse me, he's been in
Dunlow. Rolf Saxon is his name.
Yep.
And he does a lot of video game voiceovers. Interesting.
Okay.
So, yeah. He was also he was the American narrator for the British Teletubbies TV show. So there you go. He's the narrator of Teletubbies. Interesting. Okay. Done some stage acting. He's been working since the 80s. He was in Tomorrow Never Dies. Yeah. He's in Saving Private Ryan. He's let's see. And then he kind of took a break. But yeah, he showed up in the last Mission Impossible movie. He's done some TV. A lot of stage acting as well. So yeah, he's been kind of a working actor, but mostly kind of stage stuff. But yeah, a lot of video games too. The Broken Sword series. He's a voice on that, and The Witcher.
He just puked.
Oh yeah, he just puked. Yeah, puked in the trash can. But I think he runs off to the bathroom to go boom boom. Also, not good.
Wait a minute, though. Oh, jeez. You type peppermint pen.
There he goes. That's a big, heavy door. Okay.
Actually, yeah, it is. Now that you think about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going to the bathroom now. I wonder what the Pentagon bathroom looks like. I think it's clean. It's probably clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's well kept. It must be, right? It's a harder stunt than you might think. Him doing this little trapeze kind of stuff here, doing little flips. He's got to do it without making any noise. Have you ever seen Wrongfully Accused, Ryan?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, the parody movie.
When he spoofs the sequence.
Yeah, with all the wires coming into him.
Yeah, the wires going on his face, and then like the stuff starts dropping out of his pockets. He drops like a yo-yo out of his pocket, and, like just a slinky, like all this nonsense that's in his pockets. What's the temperature? Can it get above? Can it not get above 73? 72.5. Yeah, he had to like hold his legs up like that, which is harder than you might think. Dunlow, William. AW96B6. It's a pretty simple password for a highly classified computer. Oh, what's the problem? Holy mother of God, a knock list. Uh-oh, we're having some problems here.
By the way, Palmetto says, Ryan, you need to see that movie. Are you referring to Leon the Professional or something else?
Probably Leon the Professional.
Leon the Professional.
Oh, there's a rat in the system.
Never mind. I was going to say something stupid. I'm not going to say it now. No. Nah, I'm trying to think of the movie. Shoot. Yeah, but what year did that come? Hold on a second. Now you got me.
What, Leon?
No, not Leon. Something I was thinking of referring to rats in the system. I'm trying to.
Oh, there's a.
Oh, okay. I smell a big fat rat. That's a line from
Yeah.
The Rescuers that came out in 1990, or The Rescuers Down Under that came out in 1990. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the sequel, not the original. The original came out.
McLeach. McLeach. I smell a big fat rat. Yeah.
McLeach is one of the best.
He's one of the most underrated villains of
Not only is
Disney.
he an underrated villain, Austin, The Rescuers Down Under is a criminally underrated film.
I love that movie. I had that movie on VHS. Seen it many times.
I had it on VHS. I had the
many times.
Clamshell case. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Producer, have you seen that movie, Rescuers Down Under?
Yeah, very long time ago.
It's good.
You might want to sit down and
McLeach, voiced by the great George C. Scott. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the shot from the trailer. Yeah, this stuff right here was where De Palma started messing with him because he had to like hold himself up like this, which is very, very, very difficult. And they would have the shot of him flailing around, and they would wait. He would just do it just a little longer than they already had the shot, and they would just mess with him a little bit, and then he would finally just kind of collapse on the floor.
Palmetto says, talking about the audience's reaction to this scene in the theaters, there was a lot of anticipation built up for the scene with the TV trailers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because that was the spot they showed, in the trailer was when they just stop him right before, he hits the ground. Yep. And here's the stuff.
With the sweat pouring.
Yeah, because he has to like catch the sweat with his glove. Yeah. Oh, because even a drop will set it off. Yeah.
There's an increase in temperature.
Or anything, pressure sensitive too, because it showed it even if like a drop from a cup hits the floor, it locks down.
Yeah, it just goes.
So you can't let anything hit the floor as long as it's active. He's struggling. Whoa!
Oh, he's got his glove, or he's got the glasses. The glasses.
The glasses, yeah, it's starting to drip down the glasses. And
pick him up.
Oh,
he caught it. Look at that. Oh my god.
Timing.
He's coming through the vault.
Pick him up.
He's at the vault. Oh, did he kill the rat with his?
I think he like electrified the rat or something like that. Yeah.
He did something to it. I think he hit it with his head.
Yeah.
4 yellows.
1 red.
1 red. 1 red. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Get that disc out of there and get out of there.
What's he doing? Come on, man.
Gotta go. Get moving.
Get moving. He's coming into the vault.
Toast.
Toast. Toast. Toast. Toast. Toast. Toast.
Uh-oh. He dropped the knife.
But is that Leon the Professional's knife?
Yeah, he dropped it, and it's stuck there. That's not good. They can't go back and get it though.
He looks at him and he's thinking, "We can't go back and get that now, can we?"
No, he sees that somebody's been in here.
Oh, see.
This is where they get busted.
He takes one look at his desk. He's like, "Wait a minute,
there wasn't a knife when I was in here 5 minutes ago."
5 minutes ago.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Look at him. He takes this.
Then he looks up and that's gone though. They're gone.
Yeah, but there's nothing there. The laser net is still there though.
Yeah, they reactivated the laser net.
Yeah. Oh.
Keystroke. Well, he was gone. Somebody's broken in. Yeah, as he sees there's keystroke. Set the alarm. Alarm. They got to do the smoke so they can walk out with the fire department. See?
Oh shoot! You're right. Yeah.
It's for you.
It's for you. Kittredge.
And then they slip out with the fire department, right?
Look at that. Look at that.
See? And slip out the back door in the fire truck.
They got it. He's the only one smiling, though. Everyone else is like freaking out.
Because he almost got caught.
Yeah.
You and I know about this. That's where it stops.
Understand. It never happened.
Mhm.
What about him? I want him manning a radar tower.
Just mail him his clothes.
Yeah, by the end of the day,
All I want to do is the Henry Zerny voice. That's all I want to do there in this watch.
Mail-
Every time he's on screen, I just want to do his voice.
yeah, just mail him his clothes, Austin. Mail him his
Yeah,
clothes.
it's
Oh,
great,
now we're
yeah.
in London. Now we're in London.
We're in Liverpool.
Oh, is that it?
It said Liverpool station or something like that. I've been to Liverpool.
Oh,
Been
really?
to Liverpool, Manchester, and London. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice areas, I'm assuming.
All right. Yeah, depends on where you go. Each one, but yes. But very pretty countryside and kind of old style buildings and stuff. It's nice. What I like about Europe and England kind of in general is how many places you can get to by train. Their transport is much better than ours.
Hmm.
Very easy to take trains all over the place. Yeah, much better infrastructure.
That's respect.
Mhm.
Yeah, excuse me, respectable. I have yet to fly what is known as overseas, so I got some.
Yeah, I did that when I was 21.
Hmm.
20 around my 21st birthday. I went over there. Went over there just to go over there, but also to see some wrestling shows. So of course, because I went and saw some Ring of Honor shows while I was over there.
Really?
Yep. Mhm. And
You
then took a little tour of
You're
England.
not going to any meeting without me.
Saw Mary Poppins on the British Broadway while I was over there. That was fun.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, when it was a Broadway kind of musical.
Krieger.
You mean this?
What? You mean this?
What?
That's not the list.
Don't you mean this? That's not the list. Whoa.
I was doing some magic.
You never
Some sleight of hand.
You never seen this trick?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
I have a feeling because I'm hearing some voices in my head and I'm thinking that this is the producer's favorite scene of the whole movie. Is that right?
It's wonderful. Yeah. She was saying the last before we got to it. Yeah, she knows this. Oh yeah, where'd it go? And knowing Tom Cruise, Ryan, he probably got a magic expert to teach him how to do sleight of hand magic. Knowing him, he would want to know all the basics.
You're thinking back in the computer room. I was up here. He was down there.
Yeah. He was carrying 2 discs.
And he was whoop, there it is again. He was carrying
Well, we got a magic guy to teach him all this stuff. You just know it.
It's so hard to keep track of these things. Where is it? I don't know. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Give me a second. There it is.
Do it again.
He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Look at it. Look at his partner, the woman in the background. She can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
You know what she think? I
try to sleight of hand with my money and I'll cut your throat.
I defend with my money and I'll cut your throat.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch Leon, man.
And he just tosses it in the wastebasket.
Right. Because he's got the fake one.
Oh, but wait a minute. I think more dots are about to be connected with that Bible he's looking at.
Right.
Placed by the Gideons of
the Drake Hotel in
Chicago. You're on one of your reading assignments again?
Drake Hotel, Chicago. Ooh, see, that's what John Voight said.
Hey, John Voight. It's John Voight. I'm so sorry. Some dots are being connected here, producer.
Yeah.
Pedro was my car. I'm sorry, Ethan. We did what we had to do. I'm going to try and get some sleep now. I think you should do the same. Look at.
I just found an article that says, "Did Tom Cruise really do the sleight of hand magic in Mission Impossible?"
What is it?
I think I was looking it up.
Okay, what does it say?
The internet seems to generally have accepted that he really did the magic trick. And trick in question being the sleight of hand bit with the disc between Ethan and Franz. Bluff again, blah blah blah. Trick will look familiar to anyone who watches any kind of Penn and Teller or anything like that. Let's see. Could not find a source to get a first-hand account of whether it's true or not. But I mean, I don't think it's out of turn to say Tom Cruise would like learn a magic trick for the movie.
He always.
I mean, if he learns how to fly a helicopter for Fallout, I'm pretty sure he can learn some magic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how hard is that to believe when he does everything else on his own for movies?
That's true. And Tom's not against learning new skills to make sure that the movie.
Yeah, he'll spend a month practicing that trick just to do it for that one scene in the movie. Knowing him, he's a maniac. Yeah, like he would learn that.
In the words of because we saw this trailer last week, didn't we, Austin? You're a killer, Harry, a maniac. A man's got to know his limitations. Well, Tom Cruise has no limitations. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Dirty Harry Callahan has limitations, Austin.
Yeah.
But Ethan Hunt does not. So federal agents claim to have found the brains behind an international drug ring. The operation was masterminded by Margaret Ethan Hunt and her brother-in-law, Donald Hunt. Whoa. So his family's been arrested on drug charges now, Austin? Is that right? Or his family has been arrested. Am I right?
Yeah.
Drug methadone known as cat. I'm afraid of what we have here is a case of a naive and lonely widower. And then Ethan's like, Kittredge. Kittredge. Son of a bitch. Without access chemicals, how much damage are we looking at? He ties this in with access chemicals. We're dead and buried. We should move immediately. I say we break into the place, trash the office.
Oh, he might actually be in. Yeah.
Make off the record.
Is he actually in London or is he in Liverpool? Because this phone bank looks familiar because I've been to the big train station in London, and I think that's it. Actually, I've been there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've been there.
He's in England.
My first order of business after you come in is to have these ridiculous charges against your family dropped.
Producer, are you getting a kick out of these Henry Czerny impressions here, or no? Not so much.
She knows I can do. She knows I can do impressions and voices. I do them all. I do them all the time, especially for movies.
Yeah. Okay. Well. What? Excellent stuff there, producer. Because you have a great amount of what is known as patience with impressionists. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
You get the drift. Oh gosh. 5 members of his own.
It's fun.
It is fun. It is, because I was looking through, and Austin, both of you would appreciate this. So I'm going through the catalog I have back here of the DVDs because I'm watching this movie for everybody who's watching or listening to this program right now. I'm watching this on my portable DVD player. So I'm looking through this album of DVDs, and I'm looking through and I'm noticing, Austin, I feel like this is a volume of DVDs that you would put together for me because it's got Mission Impossible. It's got the Tremors movies in there, right? It's got the Die Hard movies, the Predator movies, the Planet of the Apes reboot trilogy movies.
Yeah.
It's got all this stuff in there, and I'm thinking, yeah, Austin may have been the one to put this together for me. So,
Yeah, I'll do. By the way, a side note, I'll do voices and stuff if we watch something. I did for like a whole weekend. I did Colin Farrell in The Lobster. I was annoying the shit out of her all weekend. The way he like deadpans everything and Yorgos Lanthimos movies in The Lobster. I'm just like, yes, we should kiss. It would be it would be very, very pleasurable for us to kiss. Like just the way they talk in that movie is hilarious. Okay, you should come to my room and we should make love. It would be very exciting for both of us. It's the best. It's so funny in that movie. And I was doing it all weekend and she was like, oh my God. She was like, please stop.
Oh jeez.
If anybody's seen The Lobster, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's all he does in that movie and it's hilarious. It's so funny.
Who's the female lead in that one?
What's Rachel Weisz? Yeah. from the Mummy.
Oh, Rachel Weisz is the female lead.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah.
For some reason, I thought it
And
was
she
the
talks the same way too.
Was she
And like
Yeah.
everybody in that movie like does this deadpan thing because it's a Yorgos movie and he's a weirdo, but I love him. But yeah,
He's a
everybody
weirdo,
kind of
but I love his
no,
movies.
no. I love Yorgos. He's one of my like favorite guys working right now. He's great. But yeah, if you go back and watch The Lobster, he's like everybody talks in this kind of weird deadpan delivery in that movie, and it's really funny.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer for The Lobster, but I never actually saw it. So.
Yeah, I love me some Yorgos, man. He's 3 for 3 on his last 3 movies that have all made my top 12 of the year between Poor Things, Kinds of Kindness, and Begonia from last year. They're all awesome. Those movies are all great. He lives in his own little weird world, and I'm all for it, man. He sets up his own little weird universes and his own alternate realities, and they're all amazing. He's great.
And now we're getting the exposition of
what happened to Jim?
Maybe this
Oh, he splashed some fake blood on him. How dare you?
Was it all it's cracked up to be?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he do the movie with there was another movie with what's her name? Emma Stone was in it. What was it called? When she's like serving the queen or something.
Oh, The Favorite or whatever.
The Favorite, that's it. Yeah. That was Yorgos, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Yorgos. It's not one of my favorites of his, but it's all right because he did kind of more of a mainstream movie for that one. But yeah, these last 3 have all been awesome. I'm all in for whatever he wants to do.
Oh, okay. Because I saw The Favorite. Did I? Now I'm trying to remember. Did I see this in? No. I saw it on streaming one night.
Begonia is great. Poor Things is great.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of The Favorite I saw on streaming.
Yeah, he did The Lobster. Oh, that's where you see it. You were asking me today where we saw Barry Keoghan because he was in. We were watching Crime 101 today.
Yeah,
and he was in The Killing of the Sacred Deer. He was the weirdo, like making everybody sick and shit. Remember in that movie? Okay. Like that's what we watched him in recently. That he's like really young in that movie. Yeah.
I think
I remember now.
Oh, okay. Nice. Some fun facts are being introduced here.
Barry Keoghan is the guy who played the Joker in the post-credit scene for the Batman, setting up him in that universe.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. That little quick scene in Arkham Asylum in the post-credits.
Oh, yeah, when he's talking to
talking to him through the door. Yeah.
Through the door.
Barry Keoghan is the guy playing the Joker in that scene, so we'll see if he pops up again. As the Joker in the Batman 2.
Yeah. Which, by the way,
what
Batman 2 ever going to come out?
I freaking hope so because they're waiting way too long. Apparently they're shooting it like right now, or they're about to shoot it or something. They've been the script has been in kind of development hell for a while. I'm waiting because I love the Batman, but
the Batman is a good movie, and I heard the Penguin was a good television series.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Penguin yet. I need to.
I haven't seen it either, but I have access to HBO Max now, so I could go back on there.
Speaking of Colin Farrell, he's great.
Seen some of it, and I was like, no way.
Really?
Yeah, I remember when I showed her the Penguin, I was like, "That's Colin Farrell, babe." She was like, "What? That's not Colin Farrell." She didn't believe me. I'm like, "That's Colin Farrell, man. That's him."
It is. He went all out for that role by wearing the fat suit and the prosthetic.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I didn't do it.
Oh, come on. I ain't no rat. Now come on. He's the best.
No, it's good. It's good. I haven't seen the Batman in a while.
Not the only one that knows the difference between L and La.
So during this flashback sequence we just saw between Ethan and Jim here, or Phelps, Ethan's putting the pieces together, but Jim thinks he's still got the upper hand.
Right.
So, which I think is pretty cool, that the fact that they discover, okay, 3/4 of the way into this movie, we're figuring out, okay, the operation was a setup. Jim Phelps was behind the whole thing. He made it look like everyone, and him and his wife killed off everybody.
Yeah.
So, like, okay. But I still don't see how John Voight could be married to that actress in this movie. I just don't see that at all. I'm sorry. It's a weird thing for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, right? Because the age difference between the two. But
I mean, whatever. Yeah.
It's just weird that he's married to a woman who's like half his age. I'm assuming, by the way, because I don't know how old the actress that plays. I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. I have no flipping clue. I don't know how old she is.
What is which one? The
Emmanuel.
Manuel chick? How much older she is?
Claire.
In this movie, or at least in real life, she was 33 here.
No.
How old was John Voight here? Let's see. Born. He's 58 here.
Oh
so
my gosh.
25-year age difference. Yeah,
that's Douglas and what's her face? Catherine Zeta-Jones, man.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand that marriage either. But hey, their marriage is still going strong, by the way. So congrats
to both, man.
I just think
she's in the Gordon Gekko, man. I don't know. It's like
greed, for lack of a better word.
It's good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Right, producer? Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence, the evolutionary spirit. Greed in all of its forms, both greed for money, for life, for love, knowledge, has marked the upward surge of mankind. And greed, you mark my words.
Hey, listen, she still finds Hank Pym very sexy, you know?
Yeah, but yes, there you go.
Older Ant-Man, you know? Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, right.
Whatever, Russ, whatever. But let's see. What was the Palmetto says, I heard somewhere that the original actor was not on board with the defamation of the Jim character, and that's why they had to get someone else to play the character of Jim Phelps. Oh yeah, because it was the guy from Airplane. The guy from Airplane.
What's his name? The dude who was Peter Graves, right?
Peter Graves, that's it.
Because he thought, I remember the story. He didn't want Phelps to be a villain. He thought that was like against because he wasn't on the TV show. Right. I mean, I'm sure they reached out to him at first, yeah. He's the guy in the Airplane, if you remember. He goes, you ever seen a grown man naked? That's Peter Graves.
Roger that. Request vector over. What?
What?
That's Clarence over.
You like gladiator movies? You ever been in a Turkish prison? You ever hang around outside gymnasiums?
You ever seen a grown man?
Hey, go back and watch it. Go back and watch our anniversary watch along with Airplane last year.
Airplane was a movie, wasn't it? That was something last year. That was
45th anniversary last year, right?
Yeah. That's on our set.
And here we go. We're on the bullet train now.
What is it? Oh, Bullet Train. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you just tuning in and wondering why are Austin and Ryan talking about Peter Graves? Well, it's because he was the original Jim Phelps on the original television series that this movie is inspired by, which is Mission Impossible. And this is Mission Impossible, the movie, 30th anniversary watch along here on Anti-Quote Channel. I am your host, Ryan, alongside my good friend Austin and his producer. Pay no attention to that producer behind the curtain. But they're also here as well. Hi. Don't forget to like and share with your closest friends. If you're watching this live on a replay, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to queue up your copy on physical media or a streaming service, watch the movie along with us. Comment down below in the chat. Where are we at within the film?
We're literally coming up on the hour and a half mark exactly, about 10 seconds from that. So there you go.
Yes.
So we just got on the train and we're heading into the big final action set piece here. Just about
final action sequence, final third part.
Yeah, and we'll start to comment on the 90s CGI very soon because that's going to be a thing.
Oh, there's a disc under her seat, Austin. There's a disc.
Do you think it's a coincidence that the one they brought Henry Czerny back for also had a train sequence in Dead Reckoning?
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like they're also on a out of control kind of train, with Tom Cruise running around on top of it and them kind of pulling off a little switcheroo thing here on the train. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Dear boy, I hope this doesn't preclude a meeting in private. Not as long as you tell me where the money is. The mere possibility is worth 10 million. Baggage car, rack 3. So
and isn't one of the characters in Dead Reckoning like her daughter or something? Like, don't they do like a callback to something like that?
I'm not sure.
Like in this sequence, there's like a little girl, and the little girl is like a grown-up character in Dead Reckoning. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm not 100% sure because to tell you the honest,
because they do like a flash thing, like they flash back to the first movie.
Yeah.
And it's like the little girl growing up or whatever. I forget which character it is though, but that's a thing.
Interesting. And this is the sad thing of reality.
Look at that 96 cell phone right there, baby. Yeah.
But I heard something. But anyway, yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna do this when we get to the other movies that we're gonna be discussing here in the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
I still need to see Final Reckoning.
Okay, yeah, you need to watch Final Reckoning because
I did,
look,
yeah.
I will say this about Final Reckoning. It's good. It's not going to be one of my favorites of the series, but because the first act is really clunky.
Mm-hmm.
The first act they're trying to cram in all this like these flashbacks and they're trying to connect all the characters from the previous movies and do all this. So the editing's a little clunky for like the first act, but once you get to about 45 minutes in and the movie kind of settles down a little bit, it gets way better. So, and there's just a lot of characters in the movie. There's probably too many characters in the movie, especially in the there's all these people in this this like government thing where they're bickering over like what to do or whatever, and there's way too many characters in that scene that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
You could have consolidated a few of them into like a few less characters.
Oh, I see your
Like they had like Nick Offerman and he doesn't really have anything to do. Like you could have just easily had one of the other previous characters just do what he does in the movie, basically. Yeah.
That's interesting. Palmetto says, "Stewardess, I speak jive."
I speak jive.
That's a callback to that's
Definitely.
Airplane, fellas.
Yeah.
That's Airplane. That's not Mission Impossible. I'm sorry.
No.
Barnes.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Baby, don't raise me like a rat. Sorry.
Chom don't want no help. Chom don't get no help.
And the funny thing is, they made up all that language on the fly, which is insane.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a good portion of that movie. Wasn't like 2/3 of it improv?
Not completely, but a few of those sequences were improv. Yeah, a little bit.
Improv.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look.
Oh boy.
Ethan's right behind me. Oh, listen, Jim. Is it such a good idea to kill him? Oh, wait a minute.
Kittredge is on the train.
Kittredge is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kittredge is on the train. We know that. That is.
Yeah.
You take the money. Ethan takes the blame. No one else has seen you alive. Let's see here. Brian Newsbaum says, could they do a parody film of Mission Impossible in the vein of A Naked Gun?
Maybe, but they already have done a few of the sequences, like we said, in like Wrongfully Accused and stuff, They kind of did because Spy Hard came out the same year as this. That was more spoofing like James Bond. I don't know.
Tom.
Yeah.
Ethan disguised himself as Jim to get the information he needed.
You sure did. You always have the third act mask pull, Ryan. Always.
She can't believe it. The Palmetto says the blonde is Max's daughter. Okay. Well, then there you go. That answers that question, right, Austin?
Yeah. So I was trying to think who they have like a callback to that. Yeah.
That's exactly what he knew was something of a question. Mind telling me, Ethan? Before or after I showed up in London? Before London. But after you took the Bible from the Drake
Stepped
Hotel.
it, didn't I? Those damn Gideons.
Ethan, if you knew about Jim, why the masquerade? Why take the risk?
This is like in James Bond where the villain monologues right near the end.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of explains like how they were like the mastermind of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
That was
having tasted the goods. Ew.
Jeez.
That's kind of a gross line when you think about it. How old was Angelina Jolie at this time? John Voight's actual daughter. Around the same age, probably,
Yeah, I forget.
You know what I mean? Like having, a love interest in this movie that's probably around the same age as your actual daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look that up. Let me see.
Anybody else?
Angelina Jolie. Let's see. When was she born? 75. So Angelina Jolie at the time of this movie is 21, so not far off. You know?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right.
Dun, dun, dun,
They
dun,
put the
dun.
glasses on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Jim. Puts on the glasses.
This he's alive. Now
Kit-
Kittredge sees
Kittredge.
him.
Kittredge now sees he's
Morning,
alive.
Mr. Phelps.
Good morning, Mr.
I'm not the only one who's seen you alive.
I'm not the only one who's seen you alive.
You son of a bitch.
Palmetto says the White Widow, played by Vanessa Kirby.
Oh, so the Vanessa Kirby.
Whoa!
So the Vanessa Kirby
Whoa.
character is the girl on the train here.
No way.
Because she had the interaction with Kittredge where she's like, "We met like years ago on a train or
Oh
something like
my
that."
gosh.
Yeah, something like that. That's right.
That's a crazy throwback.
Yeah, they show it in the movie. They show her like they throw back to it briefly. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
The blonde played by Vanessa Kirby, because she was the White Widow. She is. There's a White Widow in the Mission Impossible.
Like Vanessa Kirby didn't play the little girl here, but yeah, like the same character.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how
Blonde
crazy they got with the callbacks here.
Max's daughter. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this, because like I said, haven't seen Final Reckoning, Austin. I apologize.
Yeah.
But her performance in both, what was it, Fallout? What?
And Dead Reckoning, yeah.
Her performance is really good, especially. I actually really liked her in Fallout, being like the mysterious, whether she's an antagonist.
All right, so here's where we switch to the green screen. Here we go.
Antagonist.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vanessa
Green
Kirby's
screen time.
Fallout's really good. What's it called? Dead Reckoning she's good. She's good because she plays a bit of a bigger role in that. But I think her performance is better in Fallout than it is in Dead Reckoning.
She just has more to do in Fallout.
Yeah, she has more to. Yeah, and she's like twisting the truth and playing both sides. Like she is so good at that. Takes off his coat.
All right, so yeah,
we're on the bullet train.
We're on the green screen set now.
Okay, who had the better visual effects, this or Speed on the train?
They're about the same.
No.
Yeah, because the Speed ones are kind of similar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Speed had better visual effects than this. To be honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's still like, it's a cool scene, like in concept. It's just like, when you go back and watch it now, you're like, oh yeah, that's some obvious green screen, like CGI and stuff.
Why am I keep saying Kittredge? No. Phelps is motioning to Krieger. It's like, hey, come on.
Yeah. Get me closer.
Like getting closer. We got to get out of here. You
got to get him before the tunnel.
Yeah, and the fact that he was able to get in through the tunnel, I'm like, yeah, that's totally fake. There's no way they could have done that.
Right, yeah.
I don't think there's any way a helicopter could fit through that tunnel.
It probably could, but you'd have to be very precise.
Well, there is that.
You'd have to be a really, really good pilot.
Yep, I would.
Ooh.
Oh,
he's going to hook the helicopter. Uh-oh.
Oh, he did. He just did. He did it.
Yeah,
now.
he hooked the helicopter to
and then he looks up
and
train.
Says, ah. It's basically like an oh shit moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you wouldn't have much control, like, still being strapped to the train, You wouldn't.
Transfer lost. Connection terminated. Damn. Gotta wait for the... And by the way, the way she says it a few minutes ago, she says, we gotta make this transfer happen before the channel. I'm like, channel? Channel? It's called a tunnel, not a channel.
No, this is the channel, the famous channel.
Oh.
Do you know what the channel is?
No, what is it?
The channel is the tunnel that connects England to France.
I had no idea.
It's called the channel. It's a Seinfeld fake movie too.
Yeah, channel is played at
channel. No, channel is a real thing. Yeah, that's how the trains go into the water from England to France.
Okay.
Through the channel. That's why this is such a long tunnel, because it's going underwater, essentially under the English Channel. Under the English Channel, the English Channel tunnel. That's what it is.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate you explaining it, because I did not know that, ladies.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, look out.
Have you ever been on one of these trains?
Not on one of these fast ones. I went on some trains through England, but they were all like kind of standard trains. I mean, they went faster than Amtrak because
Oh,
again,
well.
their train infrastructure is better than ours, and we're better taken care of.
Oh,
So
well.
it went a little faster than your average Amtrak. But I've
Hmm.
never been on like a super fast bullet train though. No,
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Japan's got a ton of these.
oh yeah, he's Japan. Oh my gosh. Well, as they said in the movie, Back to the Future Part 3. What do you mean, Doc? All the best
Yeah,
stuff is made in Japan.
yeah. Japan has ones that go like 200 miles an hour. They're crazy.
Oh, they go 200 miles an hour on those trains?
Yeah, they go really
Jeez.
fast. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna look
Oh,
up.
look out!
I was gonna say I'm gonna look up some footage of that.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. You can see people standing on like at these stations or by these bridges when they go by. It's insane. They fly right by. It's nuts.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a look at the footage of this on
Dun,
on
dun,
YouTube.
dun, 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 dun,
Hmm.
dun. Oh, he's got some more of that gum. Red light.
And then he says,
Green light.
red light,
Green
green
light.
light.
Uh-oh.
And
And this is also one of the famous shots from the trailer. The like flying shot right there. Flying towards the windshield.
oh yeah, now I see it. Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Ooh, John Voight got trampled on that.
Yeah, he got squashed on the helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what's his name? Krieger just exploded, I think.
Yeah, and then Tom Cruise is about to get that blade right near his neck. Yeah. So
oh
close.
my gosh, that was
Yeah, like 2 inches from his neck, and then of course you got to put the punchline on it with the train conductor.
the train conductor, like,
Of course.
oh he passes out.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just be sitting around, okay? I think this is what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say, Ryan, the helicopter stuff in Fallout is much better.
Yeah.
A, because it's real, and B, it's real.
Yeah.
So, it's just kind of a cooler choreographed sequence for sure. The back and forth. The Tom Cruise learned how to fly a helicopter just for that movie.
I'm sure we can find something I have that you need. Max is like, well, let me work with you guys rather than go into prison for the next 20 years.
Yeah, right.
The pilot was killed, but no one on the train was hurt.
Yes.
Authorities have attributed this accident to instrument failure. Preacher folks, how are they feeling? About what? The apology from the Justice Department? VP treatment? The whole 9 yards?
The whole 9 yards.
Well, my mom was a little confused that the DEA could mistake her and Uncle Donald for a couple of dope smugglers in the Florida Keys.
Cheers. You, Luther.
For being off the disavowed list. So,
I'm
see,
the
he's not.
I'm the flavor of the month.
Why don't you come back with me to the IMF?
In the 5th, your ass goes down. Repeat it back to me. In the 5th, my ass goes down. Sorry, just doing a little Pulp Fiction.
No, it's good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It is. You coming back with me? Man, I don't know. I'm going to miss being disreputable. Well, Luther, if it makes you feel any better, I'll always think of you that way.
Luther, one of the only other guys to be in almost every movie.
Almost every single movie.
He's not in MI3 next week, unfortunately.
No. He's in MI3.
Is he?
Yeah.
Am I misremembering? Oh, he's not really in Protocol. He has a cameo.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Ghost Protocol is the one where he's in it technically, but he has a cameo. Yeah.
Would you consider Islands of the Caribbean? Aruba. Producer, you getting tired of this? No, I'm just kidding. No, she's got that smile on her face. She's like, no, of course not. Why would I get tired?
Yeah, this song is cool, but we all prefer the Limp Bizkit version in part 2.
Oh, in part 2, which is Mission Impossible 2, which we did watch along with that last year. Which, by the way, that's one of our highest rated videos.
Yeah, right.
Believe it or not. If you go back, Austin, look at the numbers. I dare you. And feel free to add it to your Movie Hero Network playlist.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, just cut this off for a second because producer needs to run away from the camera for a minute. So give
that's
me just a
okay. That's
second.
fine.
It's all good.
No, it's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end credit sequence of what is goodness gracious.
Yes.
Mission
No,
Impossible.
cut
And
this off so it's not. Although as cool as the music is, I don't want to have it playing in the back of my ears while I'm making my final thoughts. Oh, I could.
no, I understand. But we have reached the end credit sequence. So, Austin, what do you think? Final thoughts on the original Mission Impossible? Scale 1 to 10. And if someone wants to know more about you and the incredible things you're doing over there at the Movie Hero Network, where can they follow you?
Yeah, so I mean, I still think this movie holds up as far as a good setup to what we would get in the whole franchise. You still get a lot of the signature stuff you would get in the later entries of the series. You have kind of the opening heist, where you've got maybe a team that he doesn't work with later. Got the new team. I still think the heist in the middle of the movie, the signature one, at the Pentagon, is still a really solid, heist sequence that is full of good tension. Yeah, I mean, my only minor nitpicks is just it's outdated, for what it is as far as the tech, the use of the internet, the floppy disks, and of course the CGI and green screen in the final train sequence. But again, to be fair, if Tom Cruise made this movie now, that sequence would be, much more elaborate and much better, special effects wise. So that's not really a fault of his. It's just kind of the limits of the time. But I still think it's a very breezy movie. People complained at the time that it was a little hard to follow. I mean, I don't think it's like terribly hard to follow. It's like, they're all going after a MacGuffin. There's a couple of double crosses, and it is what it is. So, but I think they would perfect this formula going forward, especially with part 3 and into part 4, and it would really become the series that is today. I still think the movie's solid, but not on the higher end of my rankings for the series, but it's still a good movie that is still entertaining. So I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, Ryan. That's what I'll kind of go with there. Yeah, you can mostly find me over on the Movie Hero Network. It's right below my name right there. I host or co-host all kinds of stuff over there. We have tournament fights, tier ranker fights, a show called Wheel of Movies, where we do a deep dive on a movie every other week. We've done Seen and Heard Trivia, which Ryan's been a part of in the past. We do all kinds of fun stuff over there. So you can follow us over there. And we have a Facebook group as well. Same thing. Ryan posts a lot of his content in there. We have other creators posting content as well over on the Facebook page. So yeah, if you follow us, I would greatly appreciate it. Give us a shot. If you like what you see, give us a subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. But thanks for having me as always, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Wish you all the best.
I've been live streaming these if I can to
Yes.
our channel as well, so you can watch on either spot. We set that alarm bell, and you'll see that. So I can't. We're going live there right after this stream ends. For tournament fights. So if you want to switch over to us and give us a shot and see what we got going on, we're doing a championship for 1985 and 1984 movies, because you can kind of see what tournament fights is all about, and give us a shot. We'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your 2 cents. Look forward to having you back here. What is it, next week for Mission Impossible 3?
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm down. That's I think it's the most underrated entry in the series, and it's a really badass movie. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a good one.
Damn right, man. Damn right. But thank you, sir, for streaming these episodes to your channel as well. We really appreciate your support and everything you've done for us over the years, and you're going to continue to do as you go throughout the course of March Madness, brother.
March Madness.
But thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate it. My name is Ryan of Anaco Channel. Here are my 2 cents on this movie. I like this one. It's actually starting to grow on me a little bit more. I'm actually enjoying it a little bit more as I watch it throughout the course of these times. These movie watch-alongs have been great. I did a watch-along of this and MI3 before we started doing these shows for Mission March Madness, which is what we're calling it. I'm going to give this movie overall, I'm going to say I like it, and it's growing on me. I probably go with a 7. I'll probably go with a 7 out of 10. I like it. It's a good film, good action, some really good action sequences, especially with the hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you. Just don't chew it. And Emilio, a bit of the unsung hero in this movie. So yeah, it's good stuff. And by the way, we haven't done this yet. And once I've had a chance to sit down and watch Final Reckoning, because I know I should have watched that weeks ago to prepare for this episode, because we're starting with the first one, then going into the third one next week, and then the fourth one the week after that. But Austin, we got to sit down and rank all 8 of these things at some point. All 8 Mission Impossible movies. I want to see you, me, Case. Maybe we'll get 2 other people on here, and we'll talk about some Mission Impossible. Sound good to you? I think it's a good idea. It might be fun to do some rankings here. Mission Impossible. But yeah, no, this movie's really cool. If you haven't seen it in a while, go revisit it. If you haven't seen it before, check it out. Some of these stunts are great. They really are. Yeah, the CGI probably doesn't hold up as well as some of the others, but still, it doesn't matter. It's still a lot of fun. But those are my 2 cents on that one. Yeah, off the top of your off the top of your head. Well, let me sit down and watch Final Reckoning first, and then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think, and then I'm gonna jot things down in my notebook. I'm gonna write down where I rank these movies and yada yada yada. So that should be a lot of fun. Should we do that sometime later here in 2026, respectively? But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Movie Watch Along. Join us next week when we're going to be doing 20th anniversary celebration watch along of Mission Impossible 3. And then on March the 20th, which is another Friday, we're going to be celebrating the 15-year anniversary of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, the 4th installment of the franchise. Yeah, we're calling it Mission March Madness. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you join us there. It's going to be great. So thank you for joining us for this episode of Movie Watch Along. Once again, my name is Ryan of A&I Quote Channel. Follow me across all forms of social media, simply at A&I Quote Channel. Links are located down in the description below. And do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when the videos go up or they go live. A&I Quote, once again, is on Saturdays, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Movie Watch Alongs are on Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for all the support. We have reached over 1,900 subscribers on this channel of A&I Quote. Thank you so much for all of your support, all the comments, all the feedback, all the shares, all the greatness, I should say. But yes, happy 30th anniversary to the entire cast and crew of the one that started all cinematically, of course, Mission Impossible.
Good morning, Mr. Phelps. This is your mission should you choose to accept it. Should you or any member of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow all knowledge of your actions. Ethan Hunt will be your point man as usual. Good luck, Jim.
Simple game. Is he serious?
Always.
It's much worse than you think.
We're being ambushed. Abort, that's an order. They knew we were coming. Do you read me?
I don't care how he did it. I want to know why he did it.
You're worried about me.
Why you survived.
I'm sure we can find something I have that you need.
No one sent me.
These guys are trained to be ghosts. Let's not waste time chasing after him. Just make him come to us. Find something that's personally important to him and you squeeze.
This whole operation was a decoy.
I can understand you're very upset.
You've never seen me very upset.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.